Yeah, bankers pay, and the amount of money we pay to top bankers is obviously a topic of current news, and has been for the last 2 years. How much should you pay a top banker? I noticed this morning in the press that RBS was about to pay out £28 million to its top directors in bonuses and payments. That's a lot of money. I don't know how many directors it covered, but let's say it covered 10 directors and we're all getting 2.8 million. And of course it's 84% owned by the state now. We as individuals now own 84% of RBS. And that's a massive amount of money to most people. £2.8 million is a huge sum of money. It's life-changing for most people. For the average person on the street, when average pay is 25,000, it's a life-changing sum of money. But there aren't many bankers. Let's look at how many businesses are as big as RBS and as powerful and as productive. Yes, they cost us a lot of money, but they still employ 30,000, 40,000 people in this country. They're still employed, still being paid, still paying their taxes. And the leaders of those, as we vilified Fred the Shred, they can turn a business from being a also-ran into a world leader. Marks and Spencer's was turned around by Rose. And those people that have that charisma and style and ability need to be rewarded, because somebody somewhere will pay them a lot of money for the value that they add to their business. And I think this could be taken into the customer set. Businesses have lots of customers, but only a few, and I do mean a few, are worth special treatment. They're the sort of customers that you change your business model for. That if they came through the door and they said, could you do this? The answer is yes. Because if you do it for them, they're more loyal to you, they stay with you longer, and they spend even more money. But they're so valuable and so profitable that you do have to treat them differently. Treating everybody the same creates everything soon turns to average. And average is not a place that most people want to be, because those people with special skills, special abilities, don't use them. They turn them off. Those with no special skills and no special ability are being over-rewarded. So I think, just as we'd have a customer base, where out of every 10,000 customers, 100 might be what we would classify, using our money mapping model, treasure accounts. People that you should treasure, people you should look after, people that you should go out of your way to service and change your business technology, your business products to suit. Because if you service them well enough, they'll continue to spend money. And they spend so much money that in the good old fashioned world of Pareto, they're the 20% of the customers that are generating 80% of your profits. So those people deserve to have better treatment. It might not be fair, but it certainly is the best way of running a business. Fairness is not something that businesses partake in. It's about who is best at doing the job. When we see the Olympics, and it'll be great to see them in the UK in 2012, when you run the 100 metres, it would be fair that everybody got to the final, won a gold medal. But there can only ever be one winner. There's going to be one person who's going to walk away and be the best of the best at that time. And that's what happens with pay, and that's what happens with customers. You need to have some winners, and business is about creating winners. Because if we create winners, we create an economy that is dynamic and that can afford to pay for other people who maybe aren't winners. And that, to me, is why we need to segment our customer databases and our businesses into those that we should treasure and look after, and those we should avoid. And yes, maybe they have to fail, or you send them to your competitors.